Good evening. I am Sylvia the Crafty Old Lady. I usually film in the mornings, so I don't know if you can tell if it's darker or what here, but I am so glad you're joining me today, and I thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope you are happy, healthy, well, and safe, and happy. I think I said that already, but today I'm working on Day 9 of Junk Journal July 2024, and the prompt is scraps. Now, a while back I showed all these fabrics because they were from an estate sale that I recently went to, and these were all somebody's fabric scraps. They're not actually mine. I didn't buy all these and make something with them and then have scraps left over. But they're somebody's leftover scraps. So I am going to use these leftover scraps to make a patchwork tag. Normally I would just put the tag in a pocket and write on it, but for this purposes of this prompt and this Junk Journal July challenge, I'm going to just glue my tag right to the page, and so this is not going to show. I don't have to cover this up, and all I have to do is sew my scraps on. But let's see, I guess I'll sew my scraps on. No, I better cut it first, because if I don't, then I might cut it after and cut stitches. So we'll just go ahead and eyeball this, and there's my tag shape. And I don't want, lots of giant pieces, because I want to use more than a couple. So what I think I'm going to do is just cut some smaller rectangles and squares, and then first of all see how they all look with each other too, because I do want it to somewhat match. Like, I don't think I want this one in it, don't need that one either. Maybe not this one either, but definitely this one. I do like this one quite a bit, actually. I am a sucker for pink florals, in case you didn't notice. Let's see. And I will show, that didn't get cut through. I will show the sewing process a little bit too. And I might cut some of these down. I may not keep them all that big. That one doesn't go, I don't think. And definitely don't want Christmas. I might have to come up with some of my actual real scraps that I've made. But I think this would be okay. So let's get a scrap of this. And I don't know if that's straight. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. I don't think this one goes. This one almost looks like that one, the flowers. I don't think the blue is going to go. Oh, here's a smaller piece that I can cut up. I think all of these are the same, so we won't do that. And I don't want this one with it either. So let's get this one cut, and then I'm obviously going to have to get some more of my own scraps. Okay. Alright, so we've got this. I'll probably cut that down. But now I'm going to go get some more scraps. So I'm thinking that we might have enough scraps to cover this up. Got this little piece, but I think that's too small. This one's really small too. We'll just actually, I think that would be good right there. It's like a puzzle. And like that. And then maybe this one here. Yeah. Do we want to put this one all the way across? I don't think so. Put this one like this. Actually, like that. Oops. Maybe I'll cut off some of those strings. Alright. And then I'll put a little bit of just a glue stick under each of these. Will that fit across there? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Well, we still got this one. So I could put this here. And we've got this one, which, if I do it this way, will fit. So I'm actually going to cut a little bit of this off the top. I have fabric scissors. Why am I not using my fabric scissors? Alright, so I will just kind of cut it off right here. Oh. And that's going to go there. So I think we have everything we need. Let's glue it down. That's going right there. This is going here. Oops. That's not fitting there anymore. How is that possible? I thought I had everything set. Okay, well, maybe this went this way. That's what it was. There we go. Phew, I thought I made a mistake. And I did this differently. How'd that work out like that? Is that how I had it? No. I had this here. And now that's not going to fit there. Oh my goodness. Will it fit here? It's not straight. No. Fabric scissors. Fabric scissors. Okay. So I put that like that. And then this like this. I feel like just barely fits there. What if I put both of these here? No. Maybe this can go down a little bit. There. Still. Okay. I think that's good. Good enough anyways, right? Okay. And I feel like this is not straight, glued on straight. Yeah. Let's glue these down. I think it's hard to tell sometimes, like, where the edges of the card is, or the tag is, when you're sewing. So, I actually think I want the frayed edge on top. There. Okay. Now we shall sew. So this is what my tag looks like now. I am going to cut off a bunch of these long strings, and I always have trouble with the fabric puckering. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. I can see that this one did not get sewn down, so I'm going to sew this one again before I put it in my book. But this is what it looks like on the back. Now, if I were going to actually use this tag to write on, what I could do is just glue this on to the back like that, and you'd have a great space to write. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just gluing it down to my page. But first, I need to finish sewing this little piece on. I think that's the only piece that didn't catch. See, it caught on here, but not here, so I'll just do that again. And I'll cut off the strings, and I am going to put a eyelet in there if I can find a good color. Alright, so this is what it's looking like right now. I cut off most of the strings, and my choice of colors for the eyelet are either purple, which I know is out, and then I have just like a silver, this kind of, it's kind of like a mint green, or yellow. I really need to get some pink ones because I use pink so much. I haven't been able to find any. I think I'm going to go with the lime green, and then we're going to put it in the book. And I was looking at the next prompt, which is thread. So I could actually combine these because there's definitely a lot of thread in here. So I think I'm going to combine this to be 9 and 10. You know, I've had this one for a very long time, and then I saw this one and I thought, wouldn't this be great to be able to get inside? You know, you could go all the way in like that. But I actually like this one better, and maybe it's because I just don't know how to use this thing. I can't tell where the hole is going to be poked with this one like I can with this one. So I think maybe there's something to do with this. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, if you know of how to do that better, let me know. Because I spent a lot of money on it and I hardly ever use it. But I like this one because you can tell where your, where your hole is going to be. And we're going to put it, I don't want it right on the stitching though. Put it down a little lower. Okay, there's good. I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't really have to be functional. Well, I could put I guess I could put a tag. Yeah, maybe I'll put a fabric, thing, tie thing in there. But I gotta cut the fabric off because that's one thing. This can cut through a lot of stuff, but fabric, it doesn't cut through too well. So let's do that. Okay, I think that will give it clearance. So we're going to do this, and then I have to figure out what fabric to use for that. Alright, oh, look at that, did not come out nice at all. It too squished. I gotta get another one. Alright, so let's see if I can do this without totally squishing it. I don't know why it's not working very well. Maybe this one would work better for it. No, that's not right. There. Even this one is hard to... Well, it's kind of sharp on that side and it's a little bit dented there, but we're going to go ahead with it. And I thought I would use this as my tie, but now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, no. I think I want to use a flowery fabric for the tie, even though you won't be able to see that much of it. Alright, so I've got my two little circles, and I've realized that as I get into the double digits, these numbers are going to be too big. So I'm going to have to use these now. So I've got number 9 and number 10. And let's get a scrap paper out so I don't totally mess up my book. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I try to get something out, a million other things fall out with it. So let's do our numbers. It was raining today, but we really need the rain. Even though I don't like it when it rains. Oh, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to start that one over again. I didn't realize the 0 was so small. I'm going to have to maybe move it up a little bit. Now it's up too high, but that's okay. I'm not changing it. Number 9. Alright. Well, that's it for that. I'm going to ink around the edges again. I think that makes it stand out just a little bit more. So if you do Junk Journal July, do you ever combine prompts? Or does it make you feel like you're cheating? I was thinking before I did this tag that I was going to use like embroidery thread and stitch something, but then I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone here? And so that's what I decided to do, because I'm lazy. No, because I'm busy. But I want to do the prompts. I want to do the challenge. But I'm just busy, especially in July. So there we go. Alright. There we go. Prompt number 9 and 10 for Junk Journal July. Scraps and thread. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again in 2 days for stamps, and that could be postage stamps, packaging. Is it after that? That could be combined too, actually. Or, you know, like ink stamps, rubber stamps, acrylic stamps, or both, or all three. So anyway, we'll see you again in 2 days for stamps. Bye-bye.